Okay, today the subject is going to be about mental health that I've been noticing a lot. For example, I'm going to go first to the positive. We're going to focus positive. We're going to go to what I consider is close to the negative. I've seen people online that started, and I'm going to hit like from the ghetto, dirt poor, and I see them get to the point where now they're successful, they're doing very well, and they didn't use BS or try to pretend. They just let everybody follow them until they became successful on marketing and everything that they failed, and they tried everything in the book, and then they became very successful with their audience, and they've helped also a lot of people be successful. So not pretending. Now, I'm not going to use the name, but I'm going to use a special individual that I was very close for a long time, but I've always had a feeling he had mental issues. I've done my homework, found out later on, of course, twice. I've also shared videos about his harassments. He really believes himself to be a positive person, love and peace, you know. Again, I will not say the name. I prefer that people ought to figure it out themselves. And right now, I find he's gone to such a bottom where he now is gone to the point of scamming people. Means he will say things like where he's helped a lot of millionaires and this, which we all know is BS. He can never provide evidence on these, because if you're going to make a claim, show evidence. With so many other people, most people block him. I don't believe in blocking people. I think I made a whole video on that, why I don't block people, because if you block them, then you don't know what's going on, and you have to protect yourself from slandering. So, now let me use things that's been happening lately. It's been happening close to over here. So we're going to use these two people. I'm just going to use my hand, for example. Let's say this person is A and B. Now let's give a name. This guy's name is Adam, and this person's name is Joshua. So here's the issue, is that I'm friends with Adam and I'm friends with Joshua. You know, not really friends, but more like acquaintance, where we know each other. And we always talk to each other, and we end up having the same mutual friends. Now, whenever him and I talk, we never speak about him, or at least I don't. I try not to. If Adam refers anything about, what did I call him? Joshua? I'm trying to make sure I remember the name. Joshua and Adam. Adam would just start laughing, like, you know, saying, hey, listen, you know, I help him. I send him money whenever he needs money. Like, I'll send him $100 and this and that. But never says anything negative. He just says that he feels sorry for Joshua. Well, Joshua will talk about Adam to other people. He'll say things like, oh, you know, he's depressed, he needs help, he needs my help. The problem is that this guy, Joshua, still lives in the ghetto, like really the lowest place. I'm not trying to insult him, because I believe in people can achieve. And this guy, Adam, is very successful, has a great business, has over 8 kids, beautiful wife, even takes care of his parents and her parents. That's how successful he is. Makes a great salary, but he's not happy of what he's doing for a living. He's still working for somebody else. He wants to be his own boss. So, you know, you're never satisfied with whatever you do in life. I've learned that a long time ago. I guess because of my age, I don't care about it anymore. But when I was younger, I remember no matter what I had, I was never satisfied. I was making millions of dollars. I wasn't happy. I always felt I could do better. So he's at that stage. Now this person and him somehow, I don't know what happened. Something happened that he was offended, number one, because I think his wife was involved, and his wife wants nothing to do with this guy, Joshua. And so that was taken care of. Then later on, whatever issue Adam had with Joshua, Adam decided to cut all ties with him. And then he, for once, he finally came to me and told me about it. But this is after the fact. Now, I'm going to go a little behind. This is before he decided to cut off association with Joshua. And this is what I'm going to talk about, mental illness. Is Joshua, for over a year has been accusing me that I'm influencing Adam for whatever reason. It's like this guy Adam is projecting. This guy, not Adam, this is Adam. Joshua is projecting because of what he does to others, how he influences other people, and he assumes I play that same game. One thing you have to learn, people project a lot of what they do into other people. So Joshua is accusing me of something that I'm not even involved with it. Never once. I try not to talk negative about anybody. If I have an issue with you, it's with you personally, and I make it very clear with you there's an issue. Now, if I get all of a sudden, I got a whole bunch of other people that coming in and they're saying, hey, listen, you, Joshua, you're in the wrong. And then you can admit that you're in the wrong, then the issue is with you. See, one thing I've learned about myself is that if I'm wrong, I have no issue accepting I'm wrong. I have humility. I can accept it. And I will publicly say, hey, I'm wrong. I feel stupid, you know? It's like, for example, one of my friends online called me out on a video I made, and I realized I made a big boo-boo. And then in the comment, I put the correct answer. I accept it. He thought he offended me. I made it very clear. Don't worry, you didn't offend me. You just correct. You just got me to realize I made a mistake on something. Then when I went to do my research, you end up being right and I was wrong. I accept that. I have no issue with it. No issue. But let's go back to Adam. Okay. Joshua, every time labels people, especially me. He labels me like crazy. And then he'll say, well, you're labeled me, you. And all I ask, and the people who work with me, all they ask, and I ask is, okay, show us the evidence, because if there is, then I'm going to accept it. No, it's all over Instagram. It's all over Facebook. It's all over TikTok. Show me, because my guys and me can actually pinpoint every time when he says, I have mental illness, when he says that I have, I'm trying to remember everything that he said, quite a few other labels he just puts in. I guess I get off my mind. And that is a big issue. And on all mine, the only time I ever talk about this interview, like now, is when I'm defending myself. So going back to where I started, there's a difference between a person with mental illness, a person that actually is in poverty and got himself up, than somebody that's still in the same boat, but then preaching to other people that, and this I used to keep to myself and I'm going to allow, telling other people how you got people who are millionaires, successful, or helped out with the mental illness, when all BS, because a lot of people I kind of went away from him. When he personally lies and then shows that he has a whole bunch of people who are following him, it's only on Facebook, but then it doesn't balance with Instagram or other platforms. So he's going out there, and I have enough evidence from people that he's went to my side of my page and friend them. I have no issue with that. At least be honest about it. And then telling people how he can help them be very successful and be a millionaire when he's scamming them because he's open to pocket himself. So that's what I have to say about this person. I have totally lost respect for him whatsoever. I tried everything in my power to, let it go, whatever. But enough. And now he's back again. And what I do sometimes is I try to send him because he's also, I try to send him positive videos, just positive. But then he always goes back. He still lives in the past. So, yeah, this is my way of ranting and letting it all out. That's it. Have a good night and ciao.